right, fight fans, here we go. Spar Star Promotions is proud to present the re-rounds of mixed martial arts in the flyweight division. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Alex Smith. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing blue trunks. He is training out of Gracie Barra in Costa Mesa and Church Boys Wrestling by way of La Habra. He weighed in 123 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Aaron Lafarge. His opponent across the cage on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing black trunks trimmed in white. He is training out of FCA MMA in Santa Ana by way of Garden Grove. He weighed in 125 pounds. His record, 1 win, 3 losses, with that single win coming by way of submission. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Yadir, Relentless Perez. All right, fans, here we go. The re-rounds of mixed martial arts in the flyweight division.
All right, fight fans, we are underway. Aaron Lafarge and Yadir Perez. The 16th bout, 16 out of 17. Here we go, touch of the gloves.
I'm bleary-eyed, but I'm still into this.
Lafarge has heavy cauliflower ears.
Okay.
Looks like a wrestler.
Yeah, he's going high to his bread and butter. No margarine, parquet.
Ran straight at him and was able to get the takedown here.
Yeah, he need to block the hit. Okay.
Now he's in side control there.
Unless this kid knows something I don't know, he better let go of that headlock.
Yeah, it's wasting energy.
Now, guys, this brings up a good point. If he transitions further over in side control, is it possible for him to use a Von Flu in this position?
He can use shoulder pressure.
Yeah, not with his arm under there. Not with the height arm.
Okay, so the arm's
there.
trapped.
No,
okay.
Yeah, he needs to utilize that. But this kid actually, you know what? Maybe wait a second now. Now there's some trouble there.
Yeah, it looks to be a little bit more of a precarious situation.
Yeah, it is. It's very much more of a precarious situation.
Oh, that choke is deep and it's right underneath the.
Now he should be okay, but you know, this kid, sometimes people have a variation that we don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Yadir has that variation. I think he's just holding on.
One time somebody almost got me in something like that, but it was like he was digging into my trachea. But it wasn't a choke, it was more like a windpipe crusher.
Lafarge needs to stuff that leg. A common mistake wrestlers make is passing very loosely because they're used to scrambling that way.
The name Lafarge, he reminds me of Geordie Lafarge from the Star Trek The Next Generation. And it was played by your boy from Reading Rainbow. And also Kuncha Kinte from Hoots.
I think it's Heating Rainbow, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How dare you, Kevin Widows?
Yeah, that's your boy, LeVar Burch.
We got ourselves our own little next generation going on in the cage right now.
We got a barn burner here. Oh, he gave him a little bit of, he kicked him off with that. I like that. That's some gamesmanship.
Kevin pointed out something very astute. Lafarge had top position that entire time, but perhaps his wrestling pedigree getting in the way. He wasn't able to transition, wasn't able to capitalize, wasn't able to do anything with that dominant position.
Hey, but you know what? He got the takedown and he got on chops, and that's where the points, you start to hack up the points.
How do you guys score that first round? I'm going to turn it over to you, Hanach. How do you have the first round?
I got LeVar Burton, 1-0, a.k.a. Lafarge. Or what is his name again?
Lafarge.
Yeah, Aaron Lafarge.
I got Aaron Lafarge. But I give credit to the other kid. What's the other kid? Perez. Because, you know, he put him in a little bit of trouble on that guillotine champ when I thought there was no trouble, but he knew something that we didn't know.
Kevin, how did you score that first round?
Oh, you got to give it to Lafarge. You know, he took him down, maintained top position, landed some ground and pound.
Yeah, I already said that, but what
I think he's reminiscent of Hani Yaya, the way Hani used to run at guys and just be hell-bent on getting them down to the ground. I think that's what we're going to see here again.
Hani Yaya used to give people a cascado if there was talks against disrespect.
Hani Yaya hates doors backstage, by the way.
What?
Isn't he the guy that broke his hand punching a door at the back of the UFC?
Oh, no, that's Honey Jason.
Oh, Honey Jason. I get my Honeys confused.
Hey, listen.
Lafarge.
Ooh, nice hands there.
Lafarge is abandoning his wrestling and trying to trade punches here, and it's allowing Perez to find his rhythm. There we go.
Okay.
And he's going to go for a ride again.
And it's deja vu all over again.
You know, that even though Lafarge is able to get that takedown, he's absolutely telegraphing the entrance. And Perez is using straight punches to defend it. He should be throwing a knee or an uppercut.
You know,
Kevin, am I correct?
And shout out to JT, who just notified me he worked on reading Rainbow.
Caralho, we're going to talk about that later. Oh, wait a second. Okay.
Yadir Perez in a tough position here.
There we go. See how he stuffed the leg there nicely and passed. Very nice.
Looking for a knee slide on belly here.
He can get Von Flood right here, especially against the cage.
Why are you so hung up on Von Flood?
Because it's the technique you use to counter that headlock from side control.
And everybody knows Germans are better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu than anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That started in Germany.
You've been watching too much, what's that movie, The Three Amigos?
Yeah, kid Minneapolis. He fought out of Detroit.
You see who's the kid, little Nettie Nederlander. But that was all camera tricks.
The pass is there. Perez has got to do something to get off his back here.
Little Nettie Goes to War reference from Uncle Hanach.
Hey, look, if I don't say it, who's going to say it?
10 seconds left in the second round here. Lafarge in dominant position like he was in the first round. Okay, I'm going to change it up. Instead of asking you for your score on this one, you're Yadir Perez's cornerman, Hanacho Laranja. What are you telling this young man going into the third frame?
Well, I tell him, listen, they put Camp Low on for you with Lucchini pouring from the sky to influence you, to give you some energy. And I want you to for those guys, for Sonny Chiba and whatever the other guy's name is, I want you or Gichi Suede, I want you to represent, okay? Because those guys, and I would have got distracted if I was him looking at this stuff that was parading in front of me with those cakes.
Kevin, Aaron Lafarge, I'm going to put you in his corner. What are your advice to your fighter, Aaron Lafarge, going into the third round here?
I tell him to basically do what he's been doing, except eliminate the strikes. Why bother taking a chance and trading on the feet with Perez when you know you can take him down at will? I think he should just run and shoot that double leg like he's been doing. Put him down and grind him out for the decision.
Nobody asked you.
Somebody get Hanato a beer.
Third and final round.
No more of that once. I got to drive home.
And we are underway.
Can already see Lafarge changing level. It looks like he wants to shoot.
Great job by referee Alex Smith in this one. Lafarge with a really wide stance.
Yeah, Perez got to just throw the hands. He got to not throw any kicks and just try to throw those hands.
He's putting that leg out there, perhaps baiting him.
It's a dangerous game because if he gets taken down one more time, unless he can sink that guillotine and get a hold on him with his legs, I feel his best. I feel his best bet is the hands.
See, I don't know why Lafarge is risking. You see, he ate a right hand there, and then he goes to the double. He should just go right off the bat.
Oh boy!
Falling back on his pedigree.
And this is where it's going to end. He's going to stay here, is my guess.
I think that's a good guess. Unless your boy here...
He's got a triangle set up he's looking for if he can sneak that left leg out.
Lafarge using his right leg to keep him smushed underneath.
Yeah, he pressed up against the cage. It's going to be tough here to work off his back and get the angles that he likes.
Nice right hands underneath the armpit. Lafarge digging some body shots there. They're going to score. Yadir Perez is going to have to do something. He's obviously down in this fight. Looking for the ankle sweep. But Lafarge is an absolute love sponge, just all over him.
Nice. Oh, big right hand.
That was a hard one.
Alex Smith very close to stopping that one.
Now wait a second. Let's see what we got going on here because he don't have enough time. He don't have enough time.
Little butt punches here.
If that was me, I would have. If I was, Perez, nah. Hey, look, you know, the hustling was one out on that one.
You know, Joe Rogan points it out all the time on the UFC broadcast. If you're going to have a pyramid for mixed martial arts skills, wrestling would pretty much make up the entire base of it.
Look, never mind Joe Hogan, okay? What Joe Hogan needs another promotions, shameless promotions. He's already made that his money. And look, who's this kid with the Timberlands who's doing the jive time? He's doing the stuff that Hakeem dance. He heard us talking about Hakeem.
If you Google Aaron Lafarge, I got curious to see what his wrestling pedigree is, and Google actually populates it for you, Aaron Lafarge Wrestling. So I'm curious to see where he wrestled. Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City or Oklahoma University?
Shit, even Google knows he's a wrestler.
Yeah, exactly. It says Oklahoma City University Athletics. So he comes from a collegiate wrestling background, which is obvious.
Yeah.
Very strong wrestler.
Not too shabby.
All right, as the judges tabulate the scorecards, veteran ring announcer Jim Fitzgerald is making his way back into the cage momentarily for the official decision. We're going to take our headsets off for a second here, and we will be back with the final fight of the evening, Cody Rondeau versus Matthew Gomez.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. This last one's going to be a hot fire.
You are listening and watching Spar Star MMA live from the Hollywood Park Casino in Inglewood, California on the Global Combat Network.
Inglewood, up to no good, boy.
Oh, it's so you can shit with your feet up. Supposedly when you shit normal, your shit pipes like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have our decision. All 3 judges ringside scored the bout 30-27 in favor of our winner by way of unanimous decision, the red corner, Aaron Lafarge.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family.